Yo, I know exactly how you're feeling right now. You told yourself January 1st that you were gonna start your YouTube channel. You might have even had a super big stretch goal of hitting 100K subscribers this year. And now look, we're in September and you still haven't started your YouTube channel. And I'm here to tell you that you can still start today. Do not wait till next year, because I know you, right? I'm a procrastinator as well. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? If I haven't started already, I'm just gonna start next year. No, you can start right now. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you the best strategies to get started today. Now, I do wanna let you guys know that I have released my YouTube starter playbook. It is perfect for anybody that's really trying to grow their YouTube channel and take their YouTube channel to the next level, and you're trying to find ways to monetize your YouTube channel. So this is great for coaches, consultants, small business owners, or anybody that's trying to, create different streams of revenue all off of one YouTube channel. So definitely check it out. Hit the link in the description down below. So the first thing that you want to take a look at when you're planning on getting started with YouTube is the content. What content do you want to create? And this is where a lot of people get hung up on, because I know you want to start your YouTube channel, but you don't know what you want to talk about. You don't know what content you want to create. You like all these different things, right? But you don't know where to get started. And so when you're first starting out, you definitely have the luxury of just creating, right? Maybe you like doing home decor videos. Maybe you like doing DIY videos. Maybe you like makeup, beauty. Maybe you like talking about cars. Maybe you like talking about, video games. You can create all this content at first and then allow your audience to determine what they like from you. And then you can decide to niche down afterwards. But when you're first getting started, you don't even know, who your target audience is, what type of content you even like creating. So experiment, give yourself time to really figure out your own editing style, when you like to record, all this stuff you have to figure out at first. But literally just start, just upload a video and see what sticks. This is called just throwing the spaghetti at the wall method, because you really don't know, what you're really passionate about at first. Now, if you do know what you want to talk about, then perfect, right? For me, I already knew when I jumped on the platform that I wanted to talk about social media, entrepreneurship, stuff like that. So it was simple. That is my niche. But if you don't know, it's fine. You can figure that out later. So don't allow that to be a part of your analysis paralysis that gets you stuck. Just upload something and figure it out on the way. Now, the second thing that you want to think about is, what do you want to record your videos with? Now, this is another one that keeps a lot of people from YouTube. I'm telling you, if you have a smartphone, literally a smartphone for the last 5 years, you have a good enough phone, okay? You do not need to run out and buy any expensive camera or lighting or audio or anything like that. Literally, if you have your phone and a tripod, you are good enough, okay? These phones nowadays shoot 4K. Like, you're good. If you have the sun outside, a window, and your cell phone, you can create popping videos. Now, over time, yes, are you gonna wanna upgrade? As your video, photography, all that stuff gets better, yes, you're probably gonna wanna upgrade in the future. But there are plenty of YouTubers that have reached 100K subscribers, all from creating content right off of their phone. So don't allow your video equipment to get you stuck, okay? And then after that, you wanna figure out what you can edit your videos on. Now, if you have an iPhone, you can edit your videos right with iMovie, even on your iPhone. Now, I do recommend, getting some type of editing software like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro or iMovie on a MacBook, because it is just easier to edit. But if you are really, really in a pinch, right, and you have an iPhone, just use iMovie. I think for Androids, you can use DaVinci. I'm not sure how that works well on smartphones, because I am an Apple iPhone user, but I know DaVinci, I think Resolve it's called. A lot of people use that for PC. That is a free version, so definitely check those out. I'll link everything down in the description. so you guys can have access to all of that. Now, once you've created your content, you shot it, it's time to upload it to YouTube. And so now I want to give you some really good tips and pointers that can help you get the most out of the content that you upload to YouTube. Now, first things first, you definitely want to look at your titles and your thumbnails. Your titles and your thumbnails are one of the most important aspects to your YouTube video. Your thumbnail being one of the first, because if you do not have a good thumbnail, right, nobody's gonna be intrigued to click on your video and watch it. So all that hard work that you did is gonna be in vain because nobody's gonna watch your video. So I do recommend using something like Canva or Photoshop to create your thumbnail. I have a tutorial on how I create my thumbnails if you wanna check it out. Again, I'll link all these links in the description down below. But you definitely want to think of your thumbnail. Now, some research that you want to do on thumbnails to figure out what style works is look at your niche, right? So look at how fitness YouTubers, if you're in the fitness niche, create thumbnails. In the business niche, look at how they create thumbnails, gaming, etc. Do your research on what thumbnails are getting the most views, and then kind of tailor your thumbnails to that because you know it's currently working in your industry, okay? And then the same thing with titling, right? Look at how people are titling their videos, see what's getting the most views, and try to copy that as much as possible. Now, I do recommend you using a software called TubeBuddy. I love TubeBuddy. I use TubeBuddy all the time to make sure I can do my keyword research and stuff like that to see what I can rank for in search. Right? And I go over all this again in my YouTube starter playbook because it does get super, super deep. Again, that's linked in the description down below, but I would definitely recommend you check out TubeBuddy because it is a very, very good resource, okay? And then once you do all your SEO research, your title and your thumbnail, you put everything that you need in your description, right? Then you have to promote your videos. Now, at first, YouTube is really not gonna push your content because you are a new creator. They don't know who your target audience is. And when you're creating all type of different content pieces, YouTube, again, you haven't built authority in the space, so YouTube is not gonna recommend your content. So you're gonna have to personally promote it. I recommend creating, snippets of your YouTube videos and posting it on like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. If you have more of a business related content that you create, you really want to do as much posting on other social media platforms to drive, traffic to your YouTube videos, and, use word of mouth. We always forget about just talking to people and interacting with people outside of the internet and just letting them know that you have a YouTube channel in the first place. But now you know all the information that you need literally just to get started. I'm telling you, you do not want to wait until next year to get started because now you've lost out on 3 months of traction that you could have been gaining with your YouTube channel, okay? The biggest mistake that I've ever made with my YouTube channel is waiting too late to get started, right? The best time to get started on YouTube was 10 years ago, right? The next best time is right now. So don't wait, get started with YouTube. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Make sure that you check out some of this content over here. Until next time, be easy.